Oh god, you can hear a mouse. That's not what I want. Hold up, let me. I also forgot to activate some stuff. We're guerrilla streaming, by the way. Guerrilla stream. Give me a second. Before we start this whole thing, I should have thought this more through. I have to also check my redeems, so they're all the way that they're supposed to be. Now, let's see about this. Hold up, I have to... Give me a second, I need to... Microphone. Oh! Come on. Like this. And then turn it around. So, now I'm better audible. Like this. Like this. Okay. Yeah. This is perfect, and this works perfectly for me. Hold up, like this. Oh yes. Now let's check for the view rewards, because you can in between change some stuff. I do have to turn off text-to-speech. Some of the things that are here. Where is it? No music. The bird version is going out. The purring is part of it. The growling goes out. And then you can choose your D. That's fine. Let me just get away all the sound and the most some of these things. Can have the drink, not the eat. Hydration is fine, but I have to turn off the sound for tits. Throwing redeem, meowing. Necessary dough, hydrate dough, first aid realization. Everything looks good. Nice. It's all nice and chill. Now. Oh god. Oh, that's not the link that I want to send. That's not how I want this to be. Perfect. Now, like this. And that works perfectly. Now, beautiful. That is very, very beautiful. We can almost get into what I plan to do. I'm doing this stuff very ad hoc. Okay, what is working as it should. I should probably get some more backgrounds in here. Let's have some nice little background, shall we? Those weren't the problem last time, so I think they're okay. Yes, okay. It seems fine so far. A lot of people, nobody has said anything toward that. Having to always check because of YouTube's weird copyright thing is honestly a bit annoying. But hey, we can get through that. We can get through that. Now remember. Oh dear, those are beautiful poses. Now, let's start by... How do I start this? This is the most, complicated part of it. Starting and changing the topic from general start to, the ASMR part. The part that is supposed to be acted out. Well, let's say, can you hear this? This is a bag of cookies. I made them today. You can have some if you like. It's not like I made them especially for you or anything. I don't. It's nothing. It's fine. You don't have to. You don't have to take them if you don't want them. No. Oh God. I shouldn't have put the word Tsundeere there. Oh dear. Not usually my character. I didn't make this especially for you. Now imagine, if you will, how do you wake up in the morning? How do you wake up each and every morning? How do you get energy? What do you think when you wake up? Now imagine there's somebody next to you. A cat person like myself. Warm. You feel warm inside your bed. You don't want to get up. But it's okay. You can stay lying there for a little longer. I mean, you have me next to you. Oh my god. Oh dear, how do I do this? I'm not very much of a tsundere as a personality, to be honest. It's more of a, I'm usually being the nice one, the mommy character, which is also why some friends have taken to calling me mom. It's very interesting. But, people are into what they are into, and I'm not gonna stand between them and what they like. Now, with ASMR, I think this is something beautiful, considering people have trouble sleeping today, nowadays a lot. We have a lot of influence from all the lights that are going around us. We live our lives a lot in the darkness, using artificial light that would not have been accessible, as it's hard-coded in our DNA. We are supposed to sleep when it's dark, but the stronger depressions and our own lifestyle, especially the international lifestyle, make us live and act during times that we are not supposed to in our biological clock. So if you're looking to set your biological clock to where it's supposed to be, then please stay here. You can have whatever you want. It just takes a little bit more convincing for me. I can cook, but I'm not doing that especially for you or anything. I'm just cooking for myself, and if I make some too much, Well, if you beg me, then you can have some. Otherwise, you might not get any. Or is that not something that you want? Do you not want my food? Should I take that as an offense? I should really punish that, you know. I think you need a bit of punishment for not wanting my food. You big meanie. I don't think you deserve any of this. Me making beautiful curry, making pasta, making any kind of food just for you. Don't make me laugh. I wouldn't do these things just for you. As I said, they are mine and I just made too much, you know. It's not about, you know, it's not about you, it's about I just don't want to waste. No, I don't want to waste food. I don't want to waste what I made. And before I put it into a trash can, I'd rather give it to you, you know. Don't think you're anything special for that. Don't think that makes you special. Where you know, what would be good? I would like you more if you went on Starforge, bought a new PC, and used the code D. Oh, fuck. I'm sorry, I had to add this somewhere. Because now we are sponsored by Starforge. Yes, it has started. And we're also starting to work with Gamer Girl. And you can be my little gamer girl or gamer boy. I don't judge. I'm not very focused on one gender or another. Do you want to be my little gamer boy or little gamer girl? Knowing that sometimes Doc watches these things makes it really awkward to say this. I remember telling him telling me that during his playing of Hunt Showdown, he had my positive affirmation one, and he was, you know, he was in a stressful scene in combat, and in the background he heard my voice saying, you know, you're doing well, you're enough. You don't need to be somebody else. Just being you is perfect. And that really, really distracted him, apparently. Which I think is funny. Yes, sometimes the coincidence. This also makes it a bit more awkward for me to make these things sometimes, knowing that maybe some of my friends are watching. But in a sense, it's also very cute, you know. Not with you, though. It's not like you're special or anything. It's not like I'm doing this especially for you. I wouldn't. It's not like I especially want to help you sleep or anything. It's not like I want you to feel good the next day. I don't want you to feel well rested after you wake up. You know, you're presuming an awful lot for this. Why do you think I'm doing this, huh? I'm mostly doing this for myself, you know. Not for you. That would be ridiculous. I mean, do you even appreciate what I'm doing for you here? Relaxing you, making you feel safe, protected. You could be more appreciative of that fact, you know. It's not like I like you or anything. Give me a second, I need a little bit of a breather about that. So I'm not looking the way I want to look. Why is it not looking straight at you? I want my model to look straight at you. Give me a second. Come on. Look straight at him. That's not... I hope it works like this. Can I make it work? Yes. That looks way better for both of us. Isn't it better? More beautiful for you? Don't you enjoy this way more? Isn't this what you wanted? But you know, it's still mostly mine, not just for you, you know. There's more to this, you know. I'm not making these cookies just for you. I just make more. It's not like I stand there for hours thinking what you could like. It's not like I, you know, put an extra effort because I know that it will go to you. It's, you know, that's absolutely not the case. Baka. Oh dear, I almost broke. By the way, on Twitch you can already, you know, gamble on my personality. I have yet to find out how that works on YouTube, or how to integrate YouTube into it, because sadly YouTube doesn't have something like channel points. They do have, like, it would mean you'd have to spend money for it, but why would I force you to spend money on something you're clearly enjoying when you watching is already enjoyment enough? You know, that is what I want. It's not like I want you secretly, not like I secretly want you to be happy, you know. Oh god, this is this is not that easy, to be honest. You know, you could give me some prompts. Maybe I will react to that. Maybe I will talk to you. Maybe I won't. You'll have to find out. I have to hold back in between, just so I don't go into the mommy or a big sister type or big brother type, which is not as easy as some people think it is, to not switch around my personality. It's also something I'm currently training with the gacha that I have. You know, sometimes you don't want a tsundere partner, even though that is the best, you know. It's not like I want to be with you or anything. It's just, you know, some people like a more motherly type or fatherly type more, and others like it when you're a little bit louder, a bit crasser. Some people like tomboys, and that's all beautiful in its own way. And you like me for who I am, right? You will never leave me. You will always stay by my side. You will let me put you into a little cage. A little golden cage. I can see you every day and be with you forever and ever and ever and ever. See, this is what I made the personality switch, the acting part for. I'm gonna call it acting. It's part of me, but like it's just me letting loose on that part of me. And not everybody enjoys having these all the time. But anybody can appreciate having some of them around day by day. It's relaxing. It's beautiful. It's like you're talking to a lot of people. A lot of different wants and needs, feelings. A lot of different ways to interpret it, to interpret the world, to interpret things around you. It has some beauty in it. Just like you. If I'm totally being honest, that fucking bottle. Just because it's cold doesn't mean you can make noise, you know. Stop shivering. Where was I? Sorry, I distracted myself with that bottle there. Just because it's cold doesn't mean you just automatically get my coat, you know. I mean, I'm offering it to you anyways because I'm supposed to do that, but I mean, you can come under this blanket, but like, it's not because I like you or anything. It's not, you know. It's not like I have another blanket, you know, in your favorite color just for you, you know. I didn't make this cozy blanket just for you to be with me. Idiot. Oh dear, this takes this takes a second to process what I'm saying myself. Maybe I should stop processing and just continue talking. Continue talking in a softer voice, in a deeper, softer voice. Do you feel safe? Calm? You know, we're not that different from our ancestors. In our mind, we are still sitting in caves, worrying about the food the next day, still looking for a voice to talk, for something that tells us we are safe. That's why children love to sleep in their parents' bed, usually. Because they are safe there. It is protection. It's mom and dad. It's the older people of the tribe, quote unquote, that keep you safe. If we imagine a very simple life, you know, the simplest life you can, sitting in a cave, hunting every day. What you want to hear at night is usually the men talking at the campfire. The only noise you hear is deeper voices talking, because then you know it's all okay, nothing's going to happen. You can sleep, you can rest, without a worry in the world. What makes you problems is when you hear children cry. That's when your body goes into alert. That's when you spring into action. When you hear higher pitched sounds. Is it a child? Is it somebody screaming? You don't know that. And that is why you're on edge. Usually everybody can agree that a mother type character with deep voice is always something interesting, always something that they can agree with, because it's hard coded in you. And I'm not giving you this my deeper voice in a calmer sound, in a relaxing background, because I want you to rest and relax and have a good day. I'm not doing this just because you want it, just because you need it. You know, this is not just for you. You know, I mean, you can, if you want to, you can come huddle under my blanket. Just, keep your hands to yourself. You can stay if you'd like. You can also go, but I much prefer you staying with me over here in the dark, with me where it's safe, where you can calm down, where you can rest and find peace. Where you can recover and take your time. It's not like you're enough, Baka. It's not like you're enough the way you are. Oh, hi, Ghoul, and welcome. How are you doing? I hope you're feeling relaxed. I hope you're feeling well. This reminds me that I have to check the actions. Now let's turn this into 2 messages. Perfect. I have not yet found out why the personality gacha doesn't work the way I want it to. But I will soon. And by next stream we'll be able to find anything that's wrong with it and fix it. Well, I guess by tonight, because tomorrow will be the next stream. Just guerrilla streaming a little bit. Some sounds and noises. Ghoul, isn't it early for you? Are you trying to rest again? Are you playing League of Legends? You should stop that so you can, calm down. Anybody watching, I want you to sit down. If you're sitting already, then put your hands on your legs, like above your knees. Take a deep breath. And then out. Oh, you're planning lessons. That sounds like a lot of work. Is it fun? Do you enjoy planning these lessons? But yes, going back. I want everybody to sit down. Just take a deep breath in and out. And in and out. And in again. And out. And I want you to continue doing that. A lot of people call this relaxing meditation. It will help you relax yourself. Stay calm when you feel stressed and overwhelmed. Just sit down for 10 minutes. Take a deep breath. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And you'll automatically feel calmer. Give me a second. In my talking technique, I mostly use my false chords. I'm not really using my vocal cords for this. So sometimes slime builds up on them, which is a normal thing that happens, especially in a time like this when you have, in the winter time, when it's dark and cold. And everybody's more susceptible to sickness. People get sicker in winter. But that's okay, that's normal human. You can you can use your false chords to take a lot of pressure off your vocal cords, but it takes a lot to find out where your where your false chords are and how to use them correctly. I mostly train this with, screaming and growling in metal, so I know where these things are. It's easier for me to get to use them. I recommend everybody do training with this. If I stop chatting, just know I passed the fuck out. That's fine. That's what we're here for. That's what I'm doing. We want to make a safe and relaxing atmosphere where you can relax and pass out and sleep. I just thought that Goldwood was writing "Just play with me, humans," but no, that's though for the wrong person. But yes, I want. It's not like I, make this so you can just relax, Not like I make this for you to relax and rest, Idiot. It's not like I want you to rest, recover, be safe every day. It's not like you should, go to bed at a reasonable time, relax at a reasonable hour for you, and be able to do your best in your work, your chosen line of work. It's not like I want you to be healthy, live and prosper, be happy. It's not just about it's not just How do I phrase this? Love that. What do you mean? What do you love? My Tsundere version? It does very much switch in between my personalities. That's the advantage of dissociative multiple personality problems. You can just switch and somebody else takes over. And you only cringe once the switchback has happened. Love the vibe we're having, thank you. It's not like I make this for you anything. It's not like I'm putting a lot of effort into just creating this vibe for you or anything. Just know that when I'm not saying anything after saying a lot of the Tsundere stuff, I'm holding myself back from laughing in embarrassment. It's just something I do. When I'm embarrassed, I start laughing. I have been told that this is maybe a little bit of a character flaw, but that is okay. Oh dear, you now realize it. I'm also yawning on stream. That's also not very proper of me. But hey, if it gets you to relax, then maybe that's good. Oh god, I'm starting to get sleepy myself, and I haven't been. It's just been half an hour. Quite interesting how quickly one can become tired just from sitting here and talking with relaxing music. Then again, I had a massage today. You know, you could have joined me if you had wanted. And now I'm relaxed in depth, like deep and like into the very depth of my core. I feel relaxation. After the massage, I went home. I just thought, you know, I'll lay down for a little nap, get some rest, and I slept for 7 hours. One of the most relaxing sleeps I've had lately. And since it's not easy for me to offer you that kind of massage as well, all I can do is offer you a massage for your soul, your mind, your heart, and not as in CPR, though we can negotiate that. It's more for relaxation. Because, you know, I just like you as all. Maybe I want to do this for you. Or maybe I'm not doing this especially for you. It's not like you already know. It's not like it's your choice or anything to stay here. It's not like I want you to stay with me. It's not like I want you to be here and relax. To make your situation better, no matter what you have. To know that you're enough. To know that you're wonderful the way you are. To to know that you are beautiful the way you are. To know that I forgot to add the title positive affirmation into the description of this video, of this stream. But that's alright. That's part of every ASMR here. I want you to feel good with yourself. Maybe not. Maybe I want you to feel good about yourself. But maybe I also want you to feel good about me. Have you thought about that? No, please give me a second. Okay, now this works again perfectly. I just had to turn off the mic so you can't hear me cough. I had to do a little bit of a coughing because the way your false chords work, if you haven't really warmed them up like I did, they do layer mucus over it, and after a certain time that starts closing up. You have to cough to get rid of it. That's okay, because we're back now, and I can make it so you don't have to hear it. Nothing, your immersion isn't being broken. I don't want you to break your immersion. Nobody else matters right now, except for me with you. This is all that matters. You are all that matters. You know, is it? Facts. Yes, those are very much facts. I know I'm goaded. As I say, my pronouns are he and God. And if you don't know that, and if you don't accept that, that is your problem. Now, what do you mean red pill? That's a bit much for the stream. Hold up, I just brought myself out of my concept. It's fine, we're fine. We can just go back to relaxing. Right at the Tsundeere. It's not really easy for me being a Tsundeere, you know. I'm much more comfortable being other types of characters. It's not like you, especially like that or something. It's not like I seen you like Tsunderes. I'm not doing this because I thought you would be interested, you'd like it. I'm doing this to train and get better. I mean, why else would I do it? If not for you, I mean, if not for myself. Why don't you close your eyes? Think of a cold winter morning or a cold winter day. There's snow all around us. You are packed tight in your warm clothes. And we stand there together. I, of course, wear a big coat. You was in cold. if you want to join me. Let us walk for a few minutes. There's a little stand there. They're selling traditional sweets. I think with me, candied apples, bananas covered in chocolate, big chocolate pieces with mint or cinnamon, apple fillings, stuffed with roasted pears. I think it's called roasted pears, isn't it? You take a pear, cut it, and then you put it into the oven or onto a hot plate. Then caramelize it, and that caramelized one part you grind down, put it on a bed of chocolate. It's not very okay. And once you've put it on the bed of chocolate, you form it the way you want the bars to look like. Then you put more chocolate on top of it. But watch out for the temperature, because you want a nice, beautiful glaze on your chocolate. Because your chocolate can be matte if you don't heat it right. I, of course, have never messed up chocolate before. And that is honestly a true fact. This is not acting or anything. Every time I made chocolate, I made sure to give it the perfect temperature so that you can enjoy it. I'm going to make Cape and fall asleep so quickly. That is the goal of what we're doing today. Hi Churi, you heard chocolate. Yes. Also, this is kind of embarrassing, but that's fine. I said that if you were on a Christmas market, Raspberry VSD, yes. That is a normal thing that we do here in ASMR. Because I want you to relax. To be calm. Because it's not like I want you to rest and wake up the next day better, stronger, and well rested or anything, you know. You guys are freaking weird. Now let's go back to the chocolate. Thanks to. Thank you. I do my best to have this soothing voice part. Technically, it's not my voice. It is the false chords that I use. Like, I'm not using my vocal cords, I'm using some skin flaps that are above them, if I remember correctly. They're slightly above. It's the same chords that I use for growling and screaming. But they are helpful in day-to-day, which is why I need to find a few ways to teach them to people. They take a lot of they take a lot of stress off your vocal cords, also help you go into a deeper voice. Also, I always admired Corpse Husband, but that's something else. What do you mean, even in his league streams? What do you mean, even in my league stream school? It wasn't calm, that's just depressed D that we worked with. Because I had a fun idea, I tried it out. And I stand Gyu Tomioka. It was coming to you. I don't want to know what's coming to you all the time, to be honest. But yes, going back to the sweets again, because that is what we are here to think about. Nice, tasty, delicious treats. Things like pear chocolate, where you take roasted pears. I shall cast Depression Repel. Oh dear, it's not that easy. Your naivete to that is pretty cute, you know. Eating bueno. Honestly, I'm not a fan of milk chocolate. I don't really like the taste. I'd rather make my own. One of my favorites so far are fruit chocolates. You can easily do them with apples, and you can easily do that with apples and pears, where you know, take off the pear skin or the apple skin, unless you like it. Then you put them in a bit of into a pan, preheated, caramelize them, and afterwards you put them into a blender, or depending how long you caramelize them, you can also use a fork and just squish them into a fine paste. Good for my naivety also, I love white chocolate. And then, once you have laid out the base of the chocolate on, I don't know, the name, the word, give me a second. Now I have to check what the word means in English. Baking tray. Yes, once you have laid that all out on a baking tray, you can form the paste of the apples and give me a second. You can form the paste of the apples or pears into the shape that you want your bars to be. And all you have to do then is just cover them with as much chocolate as you'd like. I recommend a little thin layer, so you can put it into the fridge. It has a nice crunch and tastes amazing. Having chocolate and apples or chocolate and pear is one of my favorite tastes, honestly. Aside from that, I also generally love peach flavors. Combining peach with vanilla is usually one of the good ways to go. I think chocolate with chili is peak. Yes, peach is always peak, I know. If you combine it with vanilla, you have a nice, mellow, fruity taste. This has turned from BFE into talking about sweets, but that's fine too. It's not like I it's not like I love making sweets for you or anything, or anybody. Sorry, I had to stop myself from laughing and smiling there. It's just make love. Oh dear, is that an offer? I mean, You can try if you like. Oh god, I'm way too flirty for Tsundere usually. Going back to the market if you close your eyes with me. On the cold winter day, the smell of candied apple wafting in your nose. There's a glowing stand in front of you as well. Would you like to have a glow wine? They don't have to be with alcohol, you know. It's like tea, but maybe even more delicious. Personally, I prefer glow wine to tea. What is getting sleepy for real? That is the goal. To sleep, to relax, with this stream, that is the highest compliment to me. But only in this stream. If you were to start sleeping and relaxing whilst I'm playing a horror game, I don't know if I should take that as an insult or not. Cup of tea guava. I do love the taste of wine combined with cinnamon, apples. What else is in there? Cinnamon, apples. There's a few others, but I'm not 100% sure which ones they are. But those together in glow wine, amazingly tasty. Then again, I live near the Erzgebirge in Germany, where you have very traditional glow wine makers that taste amazing. Sometimes in winter I drive over and help some of the people who, you know, can't drive anymore. They give me, in return, some of them may give me their self-made glow wine. What is also one that I love from a winemaker that I know. Well, I went to school with the daughter of a winemaker, and sometimes I go to that winemaker, especially around winter time and during summer. That is when they have some of the most beautiful wines they can offer. Sorry. For example, there is the glow wine they offer. The fruity glow wine. If I remember the taste correctly, you have a mix of pear. Oh god, let me remember. Pear, apple. There wasn't a hint of spice in there. It's mostly a combination of fruity flavors, together with a nice light wine from the rivers from the banks of Dresden, or more specifically the Radeburg region, where a lot of the wine is made in Dresden, Radeburg and Meissen. In Saxony, there's a lot there. There's also over in Bautzen, and the glow winemakers in the Erzgebirge, Annaberg, Buchholz. Yes, I've tried pomegranate flavored tea. It is delicious. But yes, I usually like these kinds of drinks. I should probably make some wine again myself. Well, I say wine. I usually take fresh fruit, cook them Then I add some red wine usually to it, because the fruit that I mostly cook is kind of, you either have blackberry, cranberry, strawberries, a lot of that, and I cook them into a kind of more towards a jelly, and then I add a bottle of wine. Well, if I have 1 liter wine bottle, I add 750 milliliters, like 3/4, and then you combine them, you heat them, you let it cool down. You heat it a little bit, but you don't want it boiling, otherwise you lose all the alcohol. If you want to get rid of the alcohol, then that's fine. Then you can go to boiling point, let it boil once or twice, and then it's pretty much done. And you fill it back into another empty bottle you have. It is absolutely tasty and delicious, like one of the best drinks that I ever had. I learned that recipe from my grandma. Currently figuring out to do stuff like that with white wine, using white wine to kind of infuse it with apples and rhubarb and many such things, because I imagine it can be delicious. Homemade mead, you mean honey beer, honey wine? I have tried mead before, yes. I have tried making one. So I think I did, yeah, I think I did. If I remember correctly. I'm not 100% sure though. I think I did. Yes, I think I did. Again, I love sweets and I love making sweets. And a lot of these sweets you can, in theory, also find at the store, but like, the store-bought ones are not as delicious as the self-made ones. It's not as much of a treat. If you pay $10, then when you put in the effort and work and love, like I do, you know, sometimes I make more and I don't want to go to waste, so I'd give it to you. Don't think that makes you special. Mead is kind of like a beer or wine made from honey, if I remember correctly. Yeah, honey wine. Oh, you know what I've said to that? If you really want me to feed me, then you need to be with me. No, I don't just feed anybody, you know. You should feel appreciative of what I do for you here. But yes, mead is a honey wine, where you basically use, where you kind of ferment the wine, fermented the mead into wine, like you would do with mulberry. Okay. I'd honestly rather make it with real honey. I'm very appreciative. You just want to save money on buying food. Good. By the way, honestly, the idea to make this ASMR stuff came kinda from you. And you said once you liked my voice, and I was like, if somebody likes it, then maybe I should do something more relaxing. That then became the ASMR relaxing talk. Random coincidences, you know. Some random things that can happen. Makes things better. Thank you. I can only reciprocate the same. Going back to the winter night, the thing that we were originally talking about here. Imagine with me, you're on the market. We are on the market. Not necessarily a Christmas market, it's just a winter market. Oh, an ad is about to start. I don't like that. Let's snooze it for 5 minutes because we're getting into it again. Where was I? This would have been a perfect moment for an ad now. Damn it. Well, we on the winter market. Yes, I'm back. There it is. Okay. Up next to the glowing stand, there's a stand with a lot of sweets, whose names in English I forgot. God damn it. Gingerbread, thank you. There's a big gingerbread heart. There are chocolate treats. There are chocolate covered gingerbread men and gingerbread filled with some kind of jelly and covered in chocolate. It's very hard to describe Spitzen if you have never, you know, shown them to somebody. Like, it's very hard to explain. I always wanted one of them. I mean, I'd easily give you one. I'd easily give you one if you went onto a market with me. Fuck. What the fuck, Grease? I thought I turned this off. No. That broke the whole thing. Wait, did I? The jump scare, yeah. Hold up a second. This is ASMR, this is relaxing. Don't break us. Why? Did I miss it? Yes, I missed it. Frick. Okay. Let me just quickly check. I deactivated everything. Okay. That's what I do best. Break stuff, yes. Break our immersion. Why don't you? Why don't you just break our immersion, our happiness? This little moment of joy that we had together. This relaxation we did. Some people were about to fall asleep. Limp Biscuit. Break stuff, keep on rolling. Ah. D, that is my name. Well, officially my name. Fuck you too, Grease. I have now disabled the other two sound redeemers that you could use to make this worse. You won't hear them on stream now. I turned their sound off. Luckily, they don't cost anything. The ones that you use right now. I'd only feel bad if you played some for bits. But even then, That would be your own fault. Yes, I've turned them off on stream. You can't hear any sound alerts anymore, I just muted them. That is currently my setting, the sound alerts are muted. So you can play whatever you want, but you can't hear it. Yay, thank you for the daily. Wanted me, Chris Reeves. Blame you, Greece. Oh. Where was I? We were at the winter market. There's not just things like, you know, gingerbread and hold up, let me paint the picture in my head again. There's not just the gingerbread that you can see next to the candied apples that are also there. There's also something called burned almonds. Where's my go Spotify? Yeah. Have fun listening to Avenged Sevenfold. But yes, you can see the caramel covered almonds. There are two types. One is truly caramel. The other one is more of a sugary glaze. You can make both of them at home if you'd like. The sugary glaze is more heating sugar up to, I think, 60 degrees Celsius. And then you cover the almonds in it, let it harden, and then enjoy. The other, the true caramel almonds, those are heating up until you get a beautiful caramel. And then you not just roll the almonds in it, but you know, dip them in, pull them back out, but watch out. Sugar gets very hot. Almost as hot as you. I mean, what? There's well, you could call them candied what did I say? Candied almonds, yes. There's also candied cashews. What eater is there? I know, thank you. That is something I can do. Where was I? Yes, all the candied fruits, nuts, and no, drinks aren't usually candied, that's wrong. All the candied things that you can imagine. You have chocolate covered bananas, strawberries, all the chocolate covered fruits you'd like. And whatever you see you can have. There's no limit. It's all my treat. Just for you. You can. So, whatever treat you take, we take with us. Another step on the market. There are many more things there. Whose names in English I still struggle with. There is a Ferris wheel decked out in a kind of Christmassy look. This Ferris wheel has many different colored lights: red, green, blue, white, yellow, spread all over from top to bottom along the big wheel and the gondolas on it. we go to the person that is driving this. They ask us, do you want to take a ride? And we go up, and we go in. I will help you in if you're not tall enough. Jury. Okay, sorry. I'm smiling too much from the bully. Give me a second. Okay, relax again. I will help you if you're not tall enough. Okay, you can do this. Yeah. To get into the gondola. You know, Jerry, some people like to be picked up and carried by someone else. You know, there are some that like to be carried into a gondola by somebody else. By a man with a deep voice, cat ears, and potentially a very floofy tail. In the gondola there's 2 seats. Well, it's enough space for 4 people. Yes, cool, but you're trying to be a pickup artist. Oh. Stop fighting, children. There's 4 seats in that gondola. I would love to have you next to me. You know, but I can't. I couldn't just tell you to be next to me. I'd rather you sit down at first. Then I just sit down where you are. Or do you want to sit on my lap? We offer that service here. As we sit, the gondola moves. It starts lifting up. And from the top we can see the beautiful lights of the market. We can see not just the gondola rising, you can see the people in the other gondolas enjoying their time. You see the market from the top. It's expansive, it's big, it's getting smaller. You didn't realize that all the way you walked, in the end was so little. And the higher we go, the more you see. Beneath us, the city gets bigger and bigger. There's more of the city you can see. Lights shining yellow in the dark. Bright and beautiful. So much that they almost rival you. But they can never quite catch up. A city that mesmerizes you. But only one of us enjoys that sight. The other looks at you because you take away. You are more beautiful than the city. Ghoul is actually taller than you, Jury. I think Ghoul is even taller than me. Either that or about the same height. Imagine D&I watching you go on the Ferris wheel one. That's mean, Ghoul. That is very mean. Also, 3 wheels on a bicycle. You know? There are no training wheels on a 2-people date. As we are at the highest point of the Ferris wheel, you have what did I want to say? Once we are at the highest point, the gondola stops again, letting you take in the beauty of what is below you. Oh dear, I might have chosen the wrong day to do this ASMR stuff. If for anybody wondering, I am reading chat. I know what they're all saying. I'm just holding back a lot. I'm holding back a lot just for you, so you can relax. You know, especially for the people on Twitter who are mostly watching, relaxing and probably sleeping to what I'm saying. And those people on YouTube as well, don't forget them. No, you okay. And, you know, just ignore the chat that you can barely see. That's fine. It's fine, guys. You can just ignore those two. Going back to the gondola, reaching the top and seeing the city from below. You see how small it really is. How little we've actually walked today. In comparison to what we could have been. And on your left side, you see another market. There's 2 right next to each other. And you don't realize until it's pointed out. There's a 3rd one, even further, hidden in between the buildings. A small one. A small market. In a very charming small corner. It's a former castle. Well, palace of the king that used to live in the city. It is now open for visitors. As the gondola descends, we decide where to go next. And for now, let's go to the smaller one first. And then end on the biggest market that the city has to offer. We move forward. The small market outside of the gondola, it's not visible with the naked eye. It's hard to see in general. I take your hand, you take my hand, and we walk towards a metal gate. We walk towards a metal gate. And this gate is open. It says Christmas winter market in the stables. The former royal stables now host a winter market. On your right, when you enter, on your right side, you can see armor stands that you can wear and make pictures in. You see many different wooden seats that you can go sit on. There are many vendors from the city. The chocolate ladies from Dresden, for example, are there. The chocolatiers. They offer their specific chocolate, their handmade chocolate here for you to have, for you to try. Just for you, at that very moment. This city used to be one of the chocolate capitals in the world. Yes. As we approach the stand, you can have a try of anything you'd like. A beautiful selection of many handmade chocolates. There's of course the staples of milk chocolate, many different ones with white chocolate, with different nuts, but also dark chocolate with chili or with different spices. All these are historic chocolates. The factories that used to make them don't exist anymore. They were once there, but now I think it's hard. Yes, not just anything, not just a choice. You can try all that you'd like. This is a happy dream. This is a relaxation. You can do whatever you want. There's no limit to what you want, what you can try, what you can do. This is your dream with me. Also, Greece, thank you for the compliment. Morgan Freeman is amazing. Morgan Freeman is amazing, so telling me that I sound like him even if he lost his voice is an amazing compliment. Now, if a friend or relative visits and asks me to join them, I mean, you can also always go alone. I sometimes go to the Christmas markets alone and do my shopping. Yes, you can try all the chocolate that you like. Whatever you want, you can have. There's also chocolate that was lost a long time ago, that just recently was found again. We talked to the owner. He tells us this was one of the king's favorites. And you get one for free as a special treat. There is nothing with 100% cocoa. First rides and games. There are so many beautiful colors and tastes you can try. What do you want? There are all the chocolates you can imagine. Next to it is another sweet stand. They have how's it called? Cotton candy, thank you. Cotton candy they have. And many other treats, like the candied apples, candied pears, candied nuts, cashews, almonds, hazelnuts. Also other sweet treats. There are... oh god. This is really hard to tell in the English when all you know is the German names. But it's fine, you can imagine many more sweet treats. Many more sweet treats that are there just for you. In this small market, it feels homey, relaxing. People chat, friendly, happy, even loudly with each other. You hear them talk about their families, about their vacations, about how good that glow wine is. They talk and talk, and you feel calmer, happy. It's nice. We would love to stay here forever, but there's one more to check out, and it's the big one. The biggest market this city has to offer, with so many things to do and so many things to see. So we leave. We open the door, exit through the open steel door. Actually, we have some of those. So yes, you can very much have those cartoonish looking lollipops. I even know the company who makes them. So I could easily get you one of season 2. I wanted peak and got high river. That's a sugar rush in peak, and after that you fall asleep, by the way. So after we go out of the let me think, hold up. After we go through the steel door, through the big steel gate, we run into a fourth small Christmas market. Small winter market now. It's quaint. It does remind you a lot of childhood. It's very childish. There's a little train that you can ride if you're small enough to fit, because it's usually meant for children. There's also, again, many other stands, sweets, chocolates. Well, chocolates are sweets. Glow wine. You get hand bread, langosh, garlic bread. A lot of savory tastes too. Different hand breads with mushrooms or whatever you prefer, honestly. Fresh vegetables. I should really stop reading chat for these. So many wonderful tastes, and you can explore them all. You could also have the standard German treat of a bratwurst, a grill roasted sausage in a bread, which, you know, you could also have any other day, but you can have it today too. I mean, you can eat everything you like, so go for it. I love people who love food, who love to eat. I'd be worried I'm overfeeding you, but that's fine. Once we have moved through, there's also the next market, the big one. I go over a street, no cars anywhere to be seen. Nobody's driving today. We go over the street into the biggest market. The sheer size is mind-boggling. There are so many stands, so many people. We take each other's hands. I guide you to where you want to go. There are small oddities shops, local things. There are nutcrackers and window decorations that were made in the mountains, hand carved by masters of the craft. They look beautiful. Decorations that you've almost never seen before. We go further. You see small trinkets from all over the world here on offer. Some of them even surprise you where they come from. Just to be here and show you. There's also a candle maker who has a bigger area reserved where we go in. You get a strand of wax. This strand of wax will turn into a beautiful candle. There's so many colors that you can choose from. So you go. There's a red container in front of you. A blue one, a green one, a golden one. Do you want your candle to shimmer? Do you want it to be glittery? No matter what your candle looks like, it will be beautiful, I know it. So you dip into the color that you love, into the color that you like. You dip it several times, then maybe another color, maybe some more colors. Again, however many colors you like, and however thick you want your candle to be. And once you're done, you have your own special candle. That is also a memory of today. In this candle, everything that you have experienced and will still experience is stored in there. It is your memento. So now think, what does your candle look like? And keep it in mind. This memento of a relaxing day is always with you. And when you feel overwhelmed, sad, weak, it will give you strength and help you continue. We move forward. There's much more to see than the candle maker. There's also a clock maker there. You can color your own clock as you'd like. There are all the traditional cuckoo clocks made of wood. There are smaller clocks that you can put on your hand, like small wristwatches. Why don't you choose what you like? You can color them, customize them however you'd like. Once you have chosen, remember this. It is also something that you can keep forever. That will give you strength when you need it. The clockmaker fastens the strap to your wristwatch and winds up the cuckoo clock for us. All you have to do is pull the pin to let it work. It's magic. We continue moving forward again. There is a big lounge there that we can go in, have a seat, relax. You can get some nice and hot cocoa made by a local chocolatier, a confiserie. A chocolatier stands there, freshly making the hot chocolate just for you. So you can sit down and enjoy. The smell of many things wafts in your nose. Not only the hot chocolate that you have in front of you, but also the smell of cinnamon, apples, sugar, caramel, wood, and many, many more things. Honestly, so many beautiful smells that make you almost forget that you are at a Christmas market, that you are at a market, and not in some kind of studio for smells. It is so relaxing, you could almost feel at home if it wasn't so cold. We move forward again. There's a little more to see. In the culture of the region, there's a small pen with animals. Rabbits, small pigs, all of them cute as a button. There are baby sheep, lambs. There are also small baby cows, whose English name I forgot. And you can pet them all if you'd like. You can get into the pen with them, cuddle, and have fun. They look at you with their big open eyes. They're inviting you. Meanwhile, I have to stand here and watch. I'd be a little jealous that I can't be a cute animal that you can cuddle all the time. But yes, these animals, they're warm, fluffy. They nuzzle onto you. How does that make you feel? I hope that is a memory worth keeping, because they will sure remember you. We move away from the animals. I know you would love to stay here forever. But there's one last thing that you need to see. We move to the river, away from the markets, where a crowd has gathered. Many people are gathering around. You hear somebody saying, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the sky changes color from the black, deep, dark color that it had before. Now you see flowers of blue, red, yellow, pink, purple, any color you can imagine. A huge fireworks display. Like it was just meant for you. Everything else becomes calm. All noises disappear. All that's left in your mind, in your ears, is the firework. And the beauty standing, like the beauty in front of you. Sadly, I cannot concentrate on the fireworks. As beautiful as it is, it can still not compare to you. As the firework goes on, the flowers get bigger and bigger. More colors join the pantheon. Many colors that you thought you'd never see as a firework, or rarely see. Orange, white, cyan. So many different colors, painting the night sky for you. This moment, remember it. If you think all is lost, then that is the beauty that you will find again. Not just of the fireworks, but also yourself. You realize that the best star, the brightest stars burn maybe for a short time, as we all burn for a short time, but those that burn the brightest make the biggest impacts. And only you can choose how bright you burn. Only you can choose how much impact you have. As the firework subsides, we turn again. Let's head home. We walk again through the first market we've been. The shops are closing down. We can have a last hot cocoa, hot chocolate. Handmade again. There's also some sweets vendors that are still open. They slowly close up as we walk past them to a big open area. This place that we're going to, on the left you see a big fountain. Similar on the right. It looks almost like a ice statue with all the snow that's covering it. So we wait, and the train comes. Well, a smaller train that drives on the street, aka the tram. We go in and drive. We sit next to each other. You can relax and sleep if you want. Lean against me. You deserve that for walking so much today. And that is where this story ends. I hope it was at least a little bit enjoyable. A little bit of enjoyment to you. I hope it gives you something to, let's say, work with. When you're down in the dumps and you need to pick me up, think about these moments. They will give you more energy. They will give you more strength than any coffee ever could. If you've noticed, most of this scenario was in the dark, was in the night. I wanted to show you that no matter how dark it gets, you can always have a firework that brightens the darkness, that makes the darkness beautiful. There's nothing to feel sad about or be afraid of, because there's always a way to paint flowers in the sky. It took me a while to write these things down, just so I can tell them to you. It takes a lot of imagination and a lot of research to find how can you get relaxed. And I was going to do that anyway. It's not like I just did that for you or anything. It's not. It's not like I want you to take all these things to help you in everyday life. Not like I want you to smile happily every day. Like you are enough. Like you are perfect as you are. A wonderful person that only needs to change if you want to change. Like you can do anything if you set your mind to it, if you want it. There's nothing out of your reach, unless you say it is. It's not like I want you to reach all your goals. Be happy to do whatever you like. Because that is my job. To stand next to you, stand behind you, and encourage you. It's not like I want you to be happy or anything. I want you to relax, be calm, and enjoy every single day as much as you can, as much as you want. To live your dream every day. That is one of the deepest desires I have. And with that, the scenario is over. How did you like it going on a Christmas market date? Winter market, I have to say, it's not Christmas anymore. Would be a bit weird for the season to say Christmas market. The winter markets are still open, so we always have the chance. I hope the memories that you made today, the theater of your mind, is something that you can use every day, no matter how tough it gets. Why don't we talk something more abstract? Yes, I'm going from going to the market together to internal things like motivation, thinking about yourself, reflecting, and making things easier for you. Imagine with me now a big white room. On the walls of that room are picture frames. Those frames show every single memory you had, every single memory you have, and they show every single memory that you will have. Some of them are your happy memories. Some of them are your sad memories. Some of them are different memories as well. To any emotion you feel, you have memories that are attached. Now imagine guiding somebody through your memories. Which memory, which emotion would you guide them to today? What makes you guide them to today? In the museum of your mind. Are you proud to show today? And if you aren't, why? Why would you not be proud? You have lived through today, you have been you, and you have enriched the lives of the people around you, the ones you like, the ones you love, your friends, family, random strangers you meet. Is that enough? Is that what you wish? Have you taken a step towards your goals today? What are your goals? What do you wish to be? Is this memory a happy one? Or do you feel sad? Asking these questions, I hope will help you. Will help you decide where they land, what you have done and what you will need to do. Your dreams and goals are always shifting. So are your emotions. Along with them, this room also shifts. It'll always be your room. Your thoughts. Your mind. Yours. Just like us going together on to the Christmas market, onto a winter market. This is all yours. Whatever you want will happen. Whatever you want is there. And whatever you like will be there. It is, was, and always will be uniquely you. Always, whatever is deep inside you will be in this room. And on our next stream, if I remember correctly, let me check. Maybe on tomorrow's stream, we will go and explore this room together more. All you can see in your room, we will find. What needs to be in your room, we will find. And what you want to be in your room, we will find. That is agreeable, is it not? How much? Oh, my mom just got home. I hope she can rest and relax at home now. Wouldn't it be fun? Now, I'm not just if I'm not sure if I'm gonna send you to. Huh. Well, you know what? Yes, I'm gonna send you to that person. I'm gonna rate out. We are gonna rate out now. And check out Senvita, who is doing some yaoi art, which is always great. I guess I wish you. That is nice of you to do. Making your jacket for your mother nice, comfy, and warm. So thank you everybody for joining tonight. We will have some fun. I hope that soon Twitter does a rating thing, something to rate out with. And I will see you tomorrow to another relaxing stream. Oh, and good night.